everyone! Today we are going to be talking about the importance of new moon energy. We're going to also be doing some card pulls, so if you would like a message for your new moon in Aquarius, just say yes, okay? The other thing too, guys, is if you are underneath my YouTube channel, feel free to just like the videos. It's really helpful for me, so excuse me, right away I know there's a lot of throat chakra stuff coming up. I feel like a lot of people right now are feeling the effects of this new moon. Again, it starts tomorrow, but often when we're sensitive, we'll feel the energy the day before. I just did a full moon ritual, and then also the day after, so we're already in the energy, all right? And what's nice about the new moon is it's a really great time for just cleansing and getting healing. So a lot of the love readings that I've been doing over the last just over a week has really stirred up a lot of energy within myself, as well as I'm really starting to tap into tools as to what I feel like people need right now, which is a lot more love in their life. So the first card that comes up is Yarrow, Boundaries. And does this card ever make sense to me? So boundaries is basically creating a non-negotiable, okay? What am I willing to tolerate and what am I not willing to tolerate? Okay, that's what this new moon is going to be teaching us. So if you're watching this, it probably relates to you. It might be that you're critical of others, okay? But you're not doing anything about it, okay? So like you're criticizing somebody, but you're actually not initiating anything to change it, all right? So when we put up a boundary, it's basically saying, I'm not okay with this, and this needs to change, or it is going to change. So the only way we can change a situation is by changing ourselves. We're not like, you need to change. We're just looking deeper within ourselves. So this new moon is going to bring out some things within yourself. It does feel like more of a shadow new moon than a like really like high vibrational new moon, meaning you're gonna have to like look at yourself and make some changes. Okay, so that's the first card that's coming up. We need to make some changes. All right, this is a great time to really start new. All right, even if this is like an old relationship that's been lingering in and out for the last 20 to 25 years. It's time to make the change, okay? So heavy stuff, but it's going to be really nice as things get cleaned up, all right? So we're just doing a little bit of work here. So Strength, really pretty card. First thing that comes up is the color of this card, and what I'm getting is to pay attention to your own colors. So it could be your true colors, it could be what brings out your true colors. As we were just talking about creating boundaries with people, you know, if people are triggering you around this new moon, again, why are they triggering you? What is it? Is it that they're really feisty and they're very forward? Does that bother you, right? And if that is the case, if it's, oh, they're too honest, something like that, then it might be that you also might struggle with honesty sometimes, of like just being an honest, open person. So again, a lot of mirror work. So shadow work and mirror work. And I like that the word strength is coming up in this, because when we do a lot of shadow work, when we do a lot of mirror work, it really does initiate really powerful changes. So we're getting change on the first card, we're getting change in the second card, okay? Just seeing if anybody's commenting. Carrie says yes. All right, so ginseng conservation. So although I'm initiating this card for you, it's still for everyone. And please make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so I can continue doing these types of readings. So what comes up is the boundaries card again, okay? So this is connected. So this is really talking about what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. So my shit is my shit and your shit is your shit, okay? And mainly your baggage is your baggage and my baggage is my baggage. And I don't need to carry around yours. You don't need to carry around mine, right? And knowing the difference is really important. So I'm getting great time for cord cutting, okay? You can watch my video underneath meditations. It's called cord cutting meditation. That might be helpful for you. And also like rooting into the earth more. So underneath my shop, robinsealing.com, just click on shop You'll be able to see my tiger's eye crystals that I just posted. That's a really great one for rooting in. There's one specifically that's more red than the other. That might be a good one, because when we are working on change, not everybody's comfortable, so we have to ground when we're changing, okay? So this new moon, as I'm saying, it's quite intense. We're in Mercury retrograde. We're going through the start of February, so I'm also just catching up on my monthly February reading so that everything's done by the 1st. So please make sure that you're also tuning in and checking in on those. And thank you for asking for a card. Next card that we have, darkness, okay? So, I mean, you can't make this stuff up when you're pulling up cards, right? Like they're all of the cards are just saying the same things. You know, when something is rotting, okay, do we want to eat the rotten food, or do we want to throw it out? Are we going to dwell on the fact that the food's rotten, or are we just like, okay, this food needs to go into the compost and bring it back into the earth, resoil, reconnect? So Mercury retrograde, in a new moon in Mercury retrograde with Aquarius, that strength is super important, because you have to get your mind in the right place. So if you are struggling with self-abuse, this is a perfect time to recorrect that, because what are your abusive tendencies, right? I've been working a lot with people who are self-sabotaging. So we all have tendencies to do these things. So look at yourself. Where am I doing like hurtful things to myself? Because how am I supposed to move forward if I'm not allowing myself to? Okay, so another probably powerful message for someone that needs to hear this. I'm also getting a lot of stuff around the throat. I was getting that at the beginning, and it feels scary for some people to make moves. Okay, so ask yourself too, why do you have fear? Why are you scared to move forward? All right, so we have Dandelion Manifestation. So around new moons, that's all we're doing, is we're just attracting what we want. So although I'm bringing up kind of all this heavy stuff, the whole point is to get you into the vibration of the law of attraction, of being positive, of feeling happier, of having money, of having success, of having healthy boundaries with people, having healthy habits for yourself on a daily basis. So criticizing is kind of what's coming up right away, is if you're being critical in general. Again, this is something to acknowledge. You know, were your parents critical? Were your grandparents critical? And so if you want to do deeper work with me, you can either book in, so we can do multiple sessions together and work more on some of these goals that you have. Otherwise, I'm doing 15-minute readings as well through robinshealing.com. I feel like if you're just looking to dive deeper into like general what's going on, 15 minutes is perfect. We also do some clearings and healings around those things if you're up for that. But again, if you want to go into the deeper rooted stuff, then I would recommend at least starting with a 5-session package so we can move forward and really get you further ahead. All right, so that's what's coming through, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your day. And please make sure that you're watching your general February readings as well. So the more you know about your sign, the more information you're going to get through those. Bye for now, and thanks so much for sharing, commenting, and watching these videos.